Welcome guys to another episode of Tier Maker. So in this video we're going to be ranking Sonic shoes, and yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. Let's start off with the classic shoes, and yeah, I think they're just a really good base shoe. They're not too complicated or anything, based off of a mixture of Michael Jackson shoes and Santa colors. It's a good shoe. I'll give it A tier. Next up we have the hot dog shoes in the adventure era, and yeah, I think they're definitely long. I mean, that's kind of what it's for, but it really fits with the Yuji Wakawa style. It's just, I don't know, I think it really works. And, I don't know, we don't really get one that's, has, such interesting proportions like this. But, yeah, I think it's interesting. I'll give it A tier. Next up, we have the soap shoes, and we have to give them S tier. Come on, my channel's name is I Like Soap. I mean, they're a cool looking shoe. The rail grinding thing from Sonic Adventure 2 is there. I mean, he can do it with the rest of the shoes, but come on, it's cooler with that one. And yeah, I think it's a pretty neat shoe. Sad I missed him in Frontiers, but it was cool. Next up, the basic modern shoes. I think they're a little bit of a step down from those ones, just because they're kind of, well, I don't know. I feel like the gray on the bottom could be white, and it would look a lot better. I think there's just a few too many colors going on with the gray, and also, I get that people don't like them because they're shiny, but I think a lot of people for some reason think they're metal, which they're just very much not. It's like a leathery, material. And also, well, this goes for almost all of them, but the creator of Sonic said that this white part here, like the cuff, is actually, part of a shoe and it's a boot. I'm sorry, I refuse to believe that. I can't believe anything but it being a sock. It's just permanently a sock in my mind. Next up, we have the Stomp shoes from Sonic Unleashed. While you couldn't actually wear any of the power-up shoes from Unleashed, it'd be cool if you could. But they're kind of just like little neat power-up things. I think they look really cool. I think I'll give these ones S tier just because they're so unique from the rest of them. I think they look cool. Next up, the wall jump shoes from Sonic Unleashed. These ones actually, they kind of look like the classic shoe, because if you look, they don't have like the white tread thing, I don't know, the gray tread thing that these ones have, and I think it's pretty neat, but I'll definitely put it in C tier because it's not anything too special. Next up, we have the let's see, the Air Boost shoes. These ones, I think I really like the little wing thing, and I also like that the tread's a little bit shorter. I think it looks pretty cool. I'll give them A tier. Actually, yeah, I'll put them above here. I like them. Let's see. Next up, we have the Lightspeed Dash shoes from Sonic Unleashed. These are just the regular shoes, but gold. But they actually look kind of neat. I mean, there's not really too much about them. They're just gold. But I'll give them B tier. And next up, we have the Werehog shoes. While it makes absolutely no sense that this happened to them, I guess it looks kind of neat, but I don't know, they're nothing too special. I'll give them C tier. Next up, the Sonic Riders shoes, and they look neat. I like the style they have. They kind of remind me of the soap shoes, but yeah, they're pretty unique. So I think I'll give them B tier. Next up, we have the Sonic Boom shoes, and yeah, I know it's Sonic Boom. It's easy to not like it, but come on, what were they thinking? They're so rounded off at the end. The bandages just, I mean, sure, maybe a little on the leg, but wrapping up the shoe, why would you do that? And instead of there's no stripe on the shoe, it's just the bandages. Instead of a buckle, you have a weird plaque on the top. It is just not the look. I'm sorry, it's D tier. Next up, the Lego Sonic shoes, and they're in Sonic Superstars, so I guess they count. And you know, they're alright. I think I'll give them C tier. They're interesting. I'll give them that. They're interesting. Next up, we have the old crusty shoes from the Sonic movie. These things were fighting for their life, dude. These things are not okay. These they got a little bit of use, I will say that. But I'll give him C tier because they have a kind of interesting design, and it makes sense that he doesn't have the Puma shoes from the beginning. And speaking of them, I really like them. I'll give them S tier. It's just it still keeps the kind of cartoony-ish look of them, and it actually makes this part a sock. And it's just, I don't know, but it still looks realistic enough. It's just, they're really cool. I like them. But yeah, that'll be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and goodbye. Bon appetit.